What's going on, family? All right, today we want to talk about direct energy weapons. This is the main threat and a major threat to the people who are unfamiliar with direct energy weapons. I kind of been found out about them, but I just, became made very aware that they are not only being used on me, but they're being used on a lot of other people. I want to get into exactly what direct energy weapons is. So they call them DEWs for short, DEWS. Direct energy weapons are often combined with surveillance, stalking crews, and covert targeting operations because they require a precise real-time coordination to be effective without being detected. Here's why. Live tracking enables real-time targeting. Direct energy weapons need accurate aiming, especially when targeting specific body part, head, joints. Surveillance crews help. It's crazy. So they literally targeting, and this is why I say this is a part of genocide, and the black community need to be especially concerned about what's going on, because they can target your reproductive organs and cause you to stop being able to produce. This is 100% real. I want y'all to look up everything I'm telling you, and especially about these white supremacist pieces of trash in Morton, Pennsylvania. I cannot stress that enough. They are some scumbags, and the people that support them are even just as wicked, if not even more wicked, because they probably are unfamiliar that these people are using these type of weapons on regular civilians, citizens, disabled people. Yes, they are using these. Now, let's get into some other things that they can do. So let's finish this up. So visually confirm your location in real time. That's what they can help do. God operators, humans are automated to direct the beam, adjust the beam as you move through walls, inside your cars, or buildings. So yes, they can direct these things at you. They say, example, think of it like a sniper using a spotter. The direct energy weapon operator is the sniper. The stalker crew is the spotter. So organized stalking helps collect biometric and behavioral data. This is why these people monitor us 24/7. And like I've been said, it causes all kind of different health concerns. Some of them been linked to cancer and everything. I'm not going to get into most of that because, some of it they say hasn't been proven. But we'll do a little more research on that. So street level stalkers, aka foot teams, that's what they call them, capture biometric data, walking style, heat signature, face, and voice. Relay your routine so they know when you're alone, sleeping. Monitor your responses to attacks. If you feel pain, if you move through rooms or in rooms, I don't know, whatever. This data helps fine-tune the direct energy weapon program, similar to live testing on human subjects. So signal boosting and aiming support. Stalkers sometimes carry or wear devices that bounce or redirect direct energy signals, acting as signal repeaters. Interfere with your phone, Wi-Fi, cameras, etc. Yes, we know they definitely be using some devices to mess with my signals and interfere with my Wi-Fi cameras. So I told y'all use the Ethernet ones. You plug into the Ethernet or some kind of hardwired cameras. You don't want to trust Wi-Fi cameras. I seen them take my cameras offline They do they probably using the direct energy weapons where they overwhelm the cameras, heat them up, and do all kind of weird stuff. But yes, they definitely can hack those cameras. So feed exact location via RF triangulation or geofencing systems. Some TIs report stalkers using smartphones, walkie-talkies, and antenna-like objects to paint them for targeting. Physiological warfare components, theater campaigns. We all know they're theater campaigns. Bunch of the weirdos driving up down your block, making loud noise with their vehicles, or sending a bunch of the weirdos walking past you. So direct energy weapons plus stalking isn't just physical. It means to confuse, isolate, and wear down the target. Crews create fake emergencies, definitely do that, bizarre encounters, and coincidental patterns to gaslight and exhaust you. Direct energy weapons then stalk when you're most vulnerable, in bed, under stress, emotionally overwhelmed. This creates a feedback loop of surveillance, stress, attack, behavior shift, more surveillance. This is why I say y'all have to control that. We know, you have every right to feel those kind of ways, but these people are doing that purposefully to do this to you. You know what I'm saying? Adaptive targeting, AI plus human input. Some direct energy systems use machine learning or AI to detect subtle so simple words, man. Oh, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Where is it at? Where was I at? Auto aim or change intensity. Oh no, hold on. Dot detects subtle muscle movements, facial tension, pupil changes. Wow, we can see your pupil. All right, so where we at? Sorry, y'all. So let's get back here. Signal boosting, psychological warfare, adaptive targeting, AI plus human input. Some direct energy systems use machine learning or AI to detect subtle muscle movement, facial tension, pupil changes. I told you they can see when I open my eyes in the morning. They can definitely see when I open my eyes in the morning. These are some scumbags, complete perverted scumbags. So they can see when my Johnson get hard. They make noise to let me know they watching me have sex. They make noise to let me know when they watch me go to the bathroom. Just complete scumbag stuff. Anybody else would be locked up, thrown behind bars, but because they're white supremacists and they run the town, the law actually help protect them. You know what I'm saying? And try to, antagonize me and try to terrorize me. They try to inflict fear inside of me and my family. This is just how they roll in Morton, Pennsylvania. So yeah, they had these surveillance crews at this manual backups or overrides when AI can't distinguish targets in a crowd. Me, I'm in the privacy of my own home, but yes, y'all do have to worry about this. And even in the public, as they saying, surveillance teams make the invisible weapon accurate, and the attack feel like it's coming from nowhere. It's coordinated remote torture disguised as coincidence or in mental illness. So yes, they keep saying people are schizophrenic. This is why you have to watch anybody who is suffering with any kind of mental. I don't care if they just stressed out or anything. You need to be going to them places with these people, and you need to be going to the doctors as well. Don't just let people and don't ignore people saying they're being stalked and they're being followed And if they're, reporting any of these type of things, yes, schizophrenia is a real thing and it's nothing to be played with, but these people are playing with it. And they are weaponizing our illnesses, our natural life. They're literally weaponizing everything. These are some piece of trash scumbags, and I'm never gonna stop calling them that. I am trying to, watch my tone, but I would never stop calling them pieces of trash scumbags, because what would enter the mind of a person to make them do stuff like this is beyond a thought in my brain. I can't even begin to think like these people. What would make them think any of this is cool? You know what I'm saying? I don't even see how they get people on board with doing this. But yes, it is genocide. It is a form of genocide. Let's see if we have some more information on this, because I do believe I did get more information on this about the health effects that these weapons have based on us. Okay, here we go. So microwave RF-based direct energy weapons. Description: emit pulsed radio frequencies or microwave radiation. I've been telling y'all they be monitoring radio frequencies, and they definitely be messing with frequencies. And we have to remember that we are frequencies. Point blank period. We are part of this universe, and we are definitely on a frequency, and they are manipulating frequencies. Often used for remote harassment, heat and sensations, or neurological effects. So they talking about microwave / RF based direct energy weapons. Alright, so detection tips. RF EMF meters. Look for sudden spikes in the 2.4 gigahertz range through 5.8 gigahertz range are multimeter wave bands. Actually, I'm going to post this in the True Eye Speak page or whatever, and y'all can read all of this on Facebook. So join the True Eye Speak page. I'm going to put up this little chart. It basically talk about the thermal cameras, how to detect the thermal cameras, how to detect aluminum foil tests, sudden overheating of devices, how to check that out. That would be like your phones, cameras, routers all heat up without activity. Microwave hearing effects, popping, clipping, clicking, or high-pitched sound in silence. Testing fair. I don't know what it's talking about. That's why I'm going to put up the chart over here. But it is just describing those different things I was talking about. But you'll see the chart on the page with it right next to it. So likely sources is unmarked vans, rooftops, power poles, neighboring walls, modified smart meters. Now, I told you they put up this crazy looking pole in front of my house, not connected to nothing. I don't know what it's up for. They did this in the middle of the pandemic. It was very suspicious to me. And yes, that pole is definitely very suspicious to me still. So number 2 is lasers and infrared IR weapons. Descriptions: use visible or invisible laser beams to burn, blind, or track targets. Some systems can penetrate glass or bounce off of mirrors. Alright, so again, this is another chart I'm going to put in the True I Speak podcast page on Facebook, where it's basically breaking down the IR night vision goggles, how they can reveal invisible light beams. So we're gonna put this up. Laser reflections and skin symptoms, camera lens flare, So it's going to be telling you about all of that. Y'all could look it up. So camera domes, light poles, drones, SUVs, and modified motion lights is what they use to employ those direct energy weapons. Then they have number 3, ultrasound and infrasound. I gotta look that up. And ultrasound acoustics weapons emit low or high frequency sound waves to induce dizziness, nausea, confusion, or emotional agitation. It's crazy kind of stuff they got out here. And it's even more crazy that they got them in these perverted scumbags' hands, and more in Pennsylvania. I can't stress that enough. These are some scumbags out here, man. They've been doing this for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So we can't not stress that enough. These are some scumbags, some more in Pennsylvania. Scholar Black Project, unknown field weapons. So description: reported to operate on exotic physics. I don't know what that is. Using Tesla-like longitudinal waves, often cause effects like thought broadcasting. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know y'all already know I struggle. Often cause effects like thought broadcasting. I can't even pronounce broadcasting. Mind control and synthetic telepathy. I gotta look that up. What is synthetic telepathy? And I guess this would be what they y'all be saying I forgot what they call it, where some people be saying they hear voices and stuff like that. So then they give you some more detection tips. So y'all gonna have to look up these charts in the True I Speak podcast. Again, everything's gonna be up there. You're gonna be able to read all of this, actually. I think I already posted it there, but I'm gonna post it again just to let you know. But then they give you the likely sources of those systems. So satellite system, ground-based antennas, or government black sites, difficult to trace physically. Then we got another chart up here, and then we done. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of this on the True I Speak podcast Facebook page, so you guys can read for yourself. You know, I screwed up some words up in here, and y'all have all the information from there. And I'm out of here.